Hello everybody, my name is SandySparkles and welcome to a special video I've made just for all of the people requesting interior design video. Have you ever designed a little house just like this one? This looks familiar, totally familiar, right? You got your sheep on the one side, you got your crop field on the other. This is such a cool little house. This is your house, your first Minecraft house. You got your bed, your anvil, your furnace, your first diamond. You got tons of storage. But you've run out of storage and you decide, I'm going to build a big, massive box that's going to house everything I need and I don't have to worry about storage anymore. Introducing the next house. This is a beautiful house. And inside you see we've got the vastness of space. We've got all of the storage we will ever need. We can even go higher. We've got an enchanting table. We've got a furnace section. We've got our bed section. We've got all of the workbenches and everything that we'll need to get everything built. This house is awesome. It's exactly what we needed. But it isn't because it doesn't look great. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. If this is what you like, then this is what you like. There's nothing wrong with it. But there is a better way. Introducing the next type of house. So I'm not a builder. Let's just get that straight. I'm not a builder. This is my building level. That's it. Sorry guys. I'm not a builder, but I know how to make things look pretty. And we've got a cute functional little farming area just like that house. But it's cute. It fits into the aesthetic. It looks so beautiful how everything's set up here. You know, we've used lanterns. We've got a little mock fireplace going on. So just adding some depth and detail into the walls. We've got some of this bracing over here. I don't know what it does, but it looks cool. We've got some shutters that will never work. But I mean, that's Minecraft for you. It's building. It's having fun. It's just making things look absolutely pretty. So you'll immediately notice from the get-go, this is the exact same house. I literally copied it over exactly. The same block pallets, everything. All I did is I extended the front out here. That just gives us more depth because that one lacked the depth. The roof, everything is exactly the same. The roof's exactly the same dimensions. Everything's identical. All I did was I just changed it with a few tips and tricks. So this is what the video is about. I'm going to show you how you can transform a very basic house. So you've upgraded from small house to big house that doesn't really work for you to this type of house that will look so beautiful. You want all your friends to come and visit and have a look at your beautiful world. Okay, let's step inside and see what I've done. We've immediately changed out the floors over here. You'll notice everything in that house was grass floor. We've got a bit of our entryway. So immediately we've decorated. We've got curtains on the side. We've got storage, your ender chest, maybe something you need to grab on the way out. This can maybe house some tools or stuff that you need to have, you know, like your fortune pickaxe or something. In this area, we've got our lounge. Now, you're probably looking at this and thinking, a lounge? How is a lounge functional? This doesn't make any sense. But if you notice the lounge suite, it's beds. How many times have you built a really cute little house, but you put your bedroom upstairs, and then you quickly want to sleep and you're running into your house, you have to run all the way up the stairs to go and sleep when you've got a bed right here? Easy. So you'll notice the floor changing. So we've got the entrance. This is like the mud room, the mess hall, where your muddy footprints or something in. Again, guys, this is Minecraft.
Imagination.
Just a smidgen of imagination in order to make any of this workable. That's what this game is. So we've got a kitchen, the black and white tile denoting tiles or a kitchen area. We've got our wet space. So we've got our zincs over here by the window looking at our beautiful crops. We've got shelving. Maybe over here, this is where we keep our recipe books. This is also another place to keep extra books that you get, more storage. So this can maybe be where you're going to be storing all your food. So all of the crops that you're growing outside, you can come and store them in here. You can cook the relevant meats. We have our animals outside over there. This is a mock fridge, but you know, what's a kitchen without a fridge? We've got our little storage area all neatly tucked away. I bet you didn't even see it when we walked in. There it is. So it's easily accessible. Again, we're not running upstairs or running down into a basement to go and get our stuff. We can quickly come in here, grab what we need to do, and head back outside. Easy. This is a little bedroom. Again, I made it on the first floor purely because, again, if you're running in, you don't want to be running around finding a bed. This is a quick bed option. If you don't like this option, you've got a bedroom option. Easy, bed, lovely. And then we've got some storage. You know, you got your hang-up stuff, extra gear that you maybe want to keep, some curtains, a pretty little detail that you like, lighting. I'm sure you'll notice in the previous house, all the lighting was torches. We've upgraded the lighting by using lanterns. Lanterns make everything look way better. We've got some beautiful pictures, some basic decorations with pots and flowers. And we come back into the main area. You notice the staircase. The little staircase area leading upstairs here. Beautiful. We've got some pictures over there. We've got an enchanting area. So this is the max level enchanting area. And we've got an anvil. We've got a disenchanter. I've used as a bit of a pendant. So again, we can use the items that we need. This is functional. We're using this item to disenchant anything that we don't like. We don't like the enchantment that we've received. We can come here, disenchant it, and it's a pendant. How cute. Over here, we've got some of our nether warts growing for our potion area over here. We've got our water source, so we can fill up our bottles. We can store all of our ingredients in there, and we can be making our potions inside our home. Over here, just to add some more interest, I made a little patio. So adding features like this that just sticks out of the house adds a certain level of interest from the outside. I mean, how cool does that look? Imagine you saw your friend coming from over there and you'd be like, hi, friend. Very cool. This adds just another level of hominess and details. Okay, let's go out the back door. So we've got a front door and a back door. And this is the back area. We have decorated it just as beautifully as the front, added in some trees. So I like the azalea trees. We've got our animal pens. So we've got sheep and cows mixed. We've got some cows over here. This is the one side. And you'll notice these lights over here. This is a little bit of redstone. This elevates the area a little bit more. So let's make it nighttime. Time set. And we're going to make it midnight. There we go. How cool is that? These turned on automatically when it became nighttime. And this just adds a second level of automation and movement in your house. This just makes your base look super cool. Okay, let's make it daytime. And they turn off. How easy is that? Now, if you stay to the end of this video, I want to go ahead and show you some really cool details. Heading off to this side of the world, I've gone ahead and made a couple of really cool looking rooms in different styles, different formats, different shapes, just to show you what you could do with the basic concepts I've shown you. So over here, we have a kitchen. This is basically the same layout as the kitchen over there. Similar design, similar layout, but it's mirrored. Look at that. So the fridge was on that side, this was on that side, everything's mirrored. It's a similar design. And what I like to do is I like to add the crafting benches as carpets. Because doesn't it look like those really cool Persian carpets? I think they look super beautiful. And we can add a picture. We got our pickles as cups draining over here. We can just use our imaginations to build anything we want. This is a chopping board. How cool is that? We got a cake, freshly made cake. Beautiful. Over here, we have another lounge. Another sitting area. You'll notice the colors are different. So in the previous lounging area, we didn't have a fireplace. We had the staircase that went there. So now we've got a feature. We've got a staircase. We've got our armor. There's a beautiful elytra. We've got dark colored walls with bright curtains. So we can bring in beautiful textures, just like this fuzzy carpet. But it's not a fuzzy carpet. What is it? This is coral, the dead coral that's just been put on top of the carpet. So because I've gone with a grey carpet, we've got the coral. The coral died. It turned grey. If you want the coral to stay alive, it needs to have a water block underneath. So if you wanted pink carpets or blue carpets, this is the dead bubble coral fan that I've used over here. So now it looks like we've got a fluffy carpet. Very, very cool. And the light that I've used here, oh, hello, bat. This is not a cave. The light that I've used here is the end rods. So these produce beautiful light. And how cool is that? It's a lodestone. It used to be very expensive and now it's very cheap, but it looks like a really cool lampshade. This is totally a SandySparkles bedroom. This is exactly the room that I would build myself. So let's look into it. We've got some curtains over here on this window and that window over there. I like building with quartz. Quartz is one of my favorite blocks to build with. And being purple girl, I like the purple stuffs. So we've got our amethyst blocks and our amethyst geodes. Everything over here is purple. It looks so cool. We've got one of those canopy beds. So it just drapes down like that. So beautiful. And then over here, we've got our cupboards. So we've got some storage over there. Maybe we can put some armor or some extra boots, extra armor, extra anything else that we have. Maybe some books for enchanting our armor. Maybe that's our first set of iron kit that we're kind of attached to and we don't want to let go of. This just looks like shelving on top of your cabinets or your cupboards. And this is a little reading nook with a chair. I love doing this detail. It's so cool. It looks just like a chair. It's just a stairs and spruce signs on both sides. And over here we got a book. I wonder what we're reading. Oh, we're reading the book of Subscribe. So that's a great idea. Subscribe now, guys. Subscribe. And there we go. This is the beautiful room. We have a quartz ceiling. So roofs are generally white. So I made these white over here. Oh, there's a little detail I didn't show you. How cute is that? That is also quartz, but it just looks like the lanterns making lines on the roof. Just little details like this that you can do in your house just to make it look so much cuter. And if you stayed until the very end, this is my little secret tip. Even if you have a small little house like this, we can go ahead and create some level of privacy. So let's just move this anvil. We'll put it over there. We'll just pick this up. These should actually be proper blocks that you can place down. Here we go. Beautiful. And if you want the extra space, there we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to place this like this. And you've got a little bedroom within your little house. And you've got the super privacy that you want. There we go. And I don't know if you noticed that, but I did that in these rooms. So we've got spruce trapdoors over here. We got dark oak trapdoors over here as rails going up the stairs. So trapdoors are extremely versatile. They're not just for hiding blocks or something. Like I'm using it here to hide the barrels. But they're also extremely versatile for making sure that you can close off an area just like this. Just make sure that when you're placing it, if you want something to be placed on the inside, this block here needs to be sacrificed. So nothing will be placed over here. This block is now basically used up because of the trapdoor. And that is it. That's it for this beautiful build. I just wanted to show you all about interior design. As you can see, it's super easy to do. And if we come and have a look outside here, we've got the little bushes. We just need to basically turn everything into functional areas. So things that you would have in your home. So what does your house have? You have a kitchen, maybe a bathroom. And on the outside, you maybe have a nice little porch area. You got a cute like little bushy space. Maybe even got a rockery with water running down the outside. Just take inspiration from your own garden and your own house on how you would like your places to look. And that's it. That was so super easy. So thank you guys so much for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, give me a like. And if you found this super helpful, then subscribe because I'm planning on doing another series of how to do gardening. So the garden works out here. It's just basic example of just what I can do and maybe just to entice you to subscribe so you can catch the next video. And I'll see you next time. Have a good weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.
Imagination.